a need of an hour.
Yeah.
Because what is happening, you were telling me that case, no?
Which one?
China one, like Joe Rogan and all. What is
Yeah.
happening?
So recently, I think the episode was something 1617 or something. Mike Baker came over here. He is
Yeah.
a former CIA agent. So he brought some surprising things over there. Like China is using their hackers, and even
Yeah.
Russia is doing that to get intelligence out of a lot of countries. And basic philosophy of China is like just steal information
Yeah.
and just build there up, because it is much easier. Like it takes years and decades to build some technology. It takes minutes to steal it. And if you do it like that, you are definitely going to be faster. And they're having like some plan by 2049, China is going to be the world power, like that.
And you know, Ashish, like at one point I'll come back to this.
Hmm.
One point to it, you know, how lightly we take this accessing of information.
Yeah.
People over here, I think, around me, I have seen people are very light. Like, what will happen? I don't have anything in my phone. What will they steal? People have this kind of perception in their mind that we don't have anything in our phone. What will they steal?
Yeah.
Like people having, like students, they don't have that much amount in the bank and all. So
Yeah.
what will they steal? We don't have anything to share.
Yeah.
But personal information is about you only. Like
Yeah.
everything. Right? It's not about you don't have anything. It's about people are spying on you. That is wrong.
Yeah, that is wrong. And honestly, that is stealing your information of what
Yeah.
websites you go is not really a threat to you or the nation. It's
Yeah.
not really a threat.
Yeah.
But what the Chinese government and Russian governments are apparently doing right now is hacking the national intelligence part, right? So there was a news, that is why I don't want to put like much effort on that, but apparently a nuclear reactor got hacked by Chinese hackers. And you know what that can do? A nuclear bomb that you created is exploded by some other nation. Done. Fukushima part 2,
Can you
Chernobyl again.
realize?
Yeah.
Like nuclear plants settled in your country is now getting controlled by another person sitting in another country.
You want me to tell you a little bit about nuclear reaction? Because it is interesting and anyone can understand.
Obviously, like I'm chemistry girl. Obviously, I love to have.
Yeah. So this is what goes on. So basically, there is one thing that we call reactivity, right?
Yeah.
So it has to be 1. 1 means that the number of neutrons produced is just equal to the number of fissions that are happening.
Yeah.
If it is greater than 1, no, then more reaction is going.
that.
So what happens in atom bomb is that it is greater than 1. If it is less than 1, then basically that will shut down over time,
Yeah.
right? So nuclear reactor is nothing but an atom bomb with reactivity equal to 1. If someone controls it and it goes greater than 1, and that is why there are control rods. Control rods are basically neutron absorbers.
Yeah.
So the moment that it is going above 1, you're going to drop the control rod. It is going to absorb the
You
neutrons.
showed me that, I think, in your members special video.
Yeah. In member special, I've talked about
still
Fukushima.
remember. Yeah.
So you are going to do that.
Yeah.
So what if it can be the control rod is all automated? Obviously, a person is not going to go and drop and take out the control rod. It is all radioactive, and that is why robotics has huge application when it comes to nuclear reactors.
Yeah.
But if it is automated, someone else can control it. They pull it out. It goes out of control. It's an atom bomb.
So is it automated now?
Obviously, it is automated.
That's why it is happening now.
Yeah, see, a person cannot be sitting over the reactivity is going up, let us drop it, right? So it is obviously something is calculating the number of neutrons. There are a lot of devices for that, and once it goes out of control, then they are going to drop it. What if they are just going to hack it, and the one counting the number of neutrons, it is going to be messed with, and then it is going to show false information. It is going to show that neutrons are actually dropping, and then what they are going to do is pull away the control rod, and the reactivity is increased.
Oh God.
Yeah.
That is.
So that can happen.
That is,
So we
scary.
were talking, no, the World War III is going to be on space.
Yeah.
I think we are one step ahead. Maybe the World War III is going to be over the internet. And see, that is what
That is also one possibility, which a lot of people, pops out every now and then, that this can be like, if because everything is because of internet only nowadays. What if another person from another country, he or she hacks your system?
You know what I like about India?
Yeah.
So I've been into very deep government organizations, BARC and ISRO both. But what I've seen is most of the work is still on hard copy paper. So they are not that much relying on computer. That is what I like about it. It is not that hackable.
It should be there, no? Like the highest, because nowadays you don't know.
It should be.
It does not. Suppose if I'm talking like that, Even if we are not operated with net, or like something like that pops out, that if somebody is able to hack your system, like some new discovery, you never know.
Yeah.
Right, some new discovery happens and people start hacking out your system, so you never know. You can't rely on online platform all the time.
That is true.
So for highest official, for this secretive thing, they should always keep it in hard copies and
At the
like
same
our
time,
passwords, we should never save it online. We should
is
always keep it in hard copy form. That is the safest way you can do.
That is what I am doing right now.
And never reveal it. That best way to just protect it.
Let me contradict that. So before World War II, France was also doing the same, and for communication they were not using telephone networks, and they were using mail boys to send written applications on mail, and one person is going to ride the motorcycle, go to the other place, and here the attack is coming, and that is very much delayed.
That we have seen in when Alan Turing
that was like deep into World War II. But this was just before World War II, and that is basically the reason that France was taken, because Blitzkrieg is basically very fast, right? So you cannot be relying on your slow old age. And you know what the officer over there said, why we want everything to be on hard copy? Because he was afraid that it can get hacked, and because of that fear, the whole nation was gone. You understand? So there are advantages and disadvantages of both, right?
I think ISRO, back these all highest official things, ministry and all, they should work on hiring big scale hackers, so that they hackers are the usual one who can save them.
I think they are already doing it. I think they must be doing that, because it is their responsibility. I do not know about BARC and ISRO definitely, but the intelligence unit of any country would be doing it, and they are very aware of when hacks happen. And they might be like, I'm pretty sure that every country is having secret agents in other countries. I'm pretty sure about that.
Obviously, that is shown. That is, everybody knows that happens. It happens.
It is very much necessary also. There's one thing, like you can have embassy. Like that is very much like, okay, both sides knows about that. But the second thing is that have secret agents. Why? Because other countries are having secret agents in your country. So they have the information. You better have the information as well.
You can't think that everybody, it's same. Like if you are good, you can't think that everybody around here in the world is good. Right? So you have to protect yourself.
So that is the thing. Like it is very controversial also, that if someone is going to do bad to you, are you also going to do bad to them? Because that is how civilian bombing started, right? Because like Allied forces were like, we don't really trust on killing civilians, and then German bombs the whole city, and then they go and bomb the whole Dresden area of Germany. So both are doing the wrong thing only, but they are having the excuse that okay, they did it first, right?
But you know what I love about India? I just love this thing about India. I just love this thing. But we are never, the initiator of bad things.
And we are
violence.
The more I grow